Got enough bags on the desk there?
I'm like a bag lady. It's fine. I have very important things. I have a juicer.
Why do you have a juicer?
A measuring cup. A blender. And if you don't watch your back...
Nice.
Every day.
Here we go.
Let's make it a good day. Every day. We do it our own way. Sing it out every day. Yeah, let's make it a good day. Every day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah.
Now, here's Jason.
Thank you.
Wow.
Little fun fact about this suit. I bought this suit years ago when I was cocktailing in Chicago, and I didn't remember that I had ordered this suit. So I know this is the staff calls this the little drunk suit. So that's right. Yeah. Welcome to the show, everybody. I'm Jace. First up, getting wet on a theme park water ride. Wow, Aaron. Wow, Aaron. Can you hold your disgust for just a second until the? I'm with Aaron, though. I don't like to get wet anyway. But it seems like on a water ride, getting wet seems like a no-brainer. Well, it seems there's a difference between wet and soaked. So here's the deal. Disney park fans, are complaining about the recently opened Tiana's Bayou Adventure ride in Disneyland, California. They say they got too wet on the ride. We have too much time on our hands. Even though they're like, oh, I like the ride, they're warning others to bring a literal change of clothes or wear a poncho if they plan to go on the ride. Yeah. By the way, Bayou Adventure replaced Splash Mountain. It opened at Disney World earlier this year and just opened at Disneyland. How about this? Just don't go on the ride. How about that? Yeah. It's a water ride. It's a water ride. You're going to get wet. She hates water rides. Give it up for Falen, everybody. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I actually don't know that about you. I didn't mean to interrupt. Do you like water rides?
I don't hate them.
You don't hate them?
No.
Oh.
I mean, I do think like you have to be prepared for them. Like I would not do it to start my day probably. I'm not looking for extra chafing. So
yeah. I'm with you. I don't want to walk around. Like, I don't even like going there, and I know it's an optimal time when it's raining because you get on rides.
Yeah.
But I don't like wet feet, and having swamp pits, and I don't want any of that.
No, I don't either. But I mean, I would do it, probably like near the end of my day. I would check it out because I would want to ride that because it's a new ride. But there is a difference between wet and soaked. I totally get what they're saying. Like if you get a little like wetness, you're fine. That'll dry off quick. But if your pants are soaked, your day's ruined.
There's a ride at Epcot called Frozen Ever After. And it's not really a water ride per se, but it is a boat in water. And there is a little hill. And so just take a good look at me. I'm 50. And I'm a big guy. I'm 6'2". I weigh blah, blah, blah. And and then Colin is around the same size, a little smaller. And so we're on this ride, and they put us in a boat with nothing but kids. And they put us in the back. So we go down that hill, and because of the weird weight distribution, we get off it and we look like we just took a bath. I mean, it was, and then I don't like that. So we hit the thing and I'm like, and all the kids look at us like, what are you?
down.
Like,
Yeah, you're on a ride.
what are these weird men doing back here? Anyway, it was a proud moment for
It
me.
sounds
but
like it, yeah.
I don't, you know.
Oh.
Anyway, hey. By the way, today's show is going to be great. It's we do this a couple times a year. It's our best thing ever show, where the staff, all those bags you saw Falen have in the cold open, that's some of her best thing ever items. So these are the things that we're loving. I don't know about the knife, but you know, but
it could be the best thing.
yeah, they're the things we're loving. Plus, also from the Real Housewives of New York, Sonja Morgan will be on the show today. So yeah, so that's coming up. But right now, let's get to the dish. Leo, activate the hot dish. Here we go, everybody. First up, biopic battle. You'd think it would be easy for a star as big as Madonna to get what she wants in Hollywood, but nope. Mad shared this post on her Instagram, saying that she struggled for days listening to producers and agents tell her why she couldn't make a movie about her life. She says they want to downsize her planned movie, but she's like, I don't want to do that. I ain't going to do that. I'm not going to downsize my story. So then Madge turned to fans to ask if she should turn the story of her life into a TV series instead of a movie. Now, you might remember, but it was years ago already, plans for a movie were scrapped so Madonna could focus on her concert tour. Well, that tour is over. Then remember, she got really, really sick. So she's pushing to make the project again. I'm actually with her. If I were her, I would do three things. First, I would do a TV series. Not like a 23 episode, not like Third Rock from the Sun. I would do 4 to 5 episodes on HBO. I would do 4 to 5, and because Madonna is, and she'll love this idea, so Madge, you can have this one for free. Since Madonna is such an advocate for women creatives, each movie, because they're basically, let's be real, they're going to be mini movies. Each mini movie, you get an up-and-coming female director to tell that story. And you get 4, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's number 2. The third thing, and I know you're going to agree with me, Madonna, Leo, take 5. Take camera 5, Leo. Hi, Madonna, it's Jace. Don't direct it yourself. You should not be involved. You should not be in charge of your own biography. You really should not. You said this in our pre-show meeting. I
said the reason that Martha Stewart's documentary is actually getting so much buzz compared to other documentaries is because she didn't have creative control, so she couldn't make it this perfect little lame, you know, basically happy fairy tale version of her life. Yeah, and so it had like the director with their side, her with hers, and it created this buzz for weeks and made more people watch it. Every time an artist is like in control, they do the version they want people to see of them, which isn't necessarily the truth or the like most entertaining version. So I just think she should do it. And I also feel so bad. Remember when there were all the stories where she was casting who was going to play her, and she put all these actresses through boot camp?
Yes.
Can you imagine? And then now they're like, what in the heck? Like, now we may not have it at all.
No, because, you know, human nature, and I get it. You and I would probably do this. If we were in charge of our own biopic, we would want to put the best version of us out there. But we as the consumer, we want the dish.
Yes,
we
exactly.
we want the
Yeah. I also, and I feel like Madonna's kind of like Martha Stewart in a way where she's okay having a little, like, you think I'm a little abrasive? Okay.
She doesn't care.
Like, so I feel like she shouldn't care. Yeah.
Look at Truth or Dare, one of the first reality movies, concert films. Truth or Dare, Madonna wasn't always likable in that. Next up in the dish, not so fast, Denzel Washington. Just a few days ago, you may have heard reports that Denzel is going to retire from acting. Well, he talked about those rumors Monday night on Kimmel. Listen.
I'd read that you said you were going to retire. You're going to do a couple more plays and a couple more movies and maybe a Black Panther 3 before you retire.
Well, no, you know, they use that R word.
Yeah.
I have 5 or 6 great directors that are interested in working with me and I'm interested in. And after that, I'm interested in getting behind the camera. But by the time I finish all of that, I'll be 70. I'll be like 76, 78 years old. So
I see. All right. So that maybe you do less acting is what you're saying.
that's the plan.
That's the plan.
That's the plan.
Until your son.
Makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense. Again, that's why. Don't just read the headline. Actually, that's why I don't trust him. He's not retiring from acting.
Well, I knew he wouldn't anyway.
Yeah.
I feel like no one actually, very few people actually retire from showbiz when they say they're going to.
No.
The money's too good.
Look at Cher.
It's like, I'm going to come back and do one more project and get a little hit of money.
Cher and Elton John have had 7 retirement
I know.
tours. You know?
Truly, I know.
How many times do we have to say goodbye to you?
No. Yeah.
Denzel, as he said, turns 70 at the end of December. Yeah. He stars in the new movie Gladiator 2, which hits theaters on Friday. The one and only Sonja Morgan from The Real Housewives of New York when we come back. Back in a moment. Welcome back to the show. More Hot Just coming up in just a little bit. But first, our first guest, you've heard me talk about her over the 10 years of the show. She is a fan favorite from my favorite, The Real Housewives of New York. Roni, she's known for her humor, her Sonia-isms, for being the straw that will forever stir the drink. She's traveling now around the country with her comedy cabaret show Audience. Give it up for Lady Sonja Morgan, everybody. Look at you.
Hello.
Oh
How
my
are
God.
you?
Oh my God. Could you be more beautiful?
Oh, Jason, my
Look.
heart's aflutter.
Look, I want to crawl through this TV screen. I love you so. You have no idea. Let's start with this. I want to get to so much, Sonja. First, tell everyone about the cabaret show. You've been doing this for several years. Sonja in your city. Tell the folks about it, my friend.
Well, basically, I was up late at night on Twitter with people giving advice and just trying to be lighthearted and, self-deprecating humor. And then people were saying, you need to, have more meet and greets. So I said, why would I do that when I can do a little chair dance, a little cab burlesque, a little comedy, a Q&A, and then a meet and greet. So that's what happened.
Yeah.
And now I've taken it
Yeah,
for
go ahead,
years
Sonja.
now. That's it.
Yeah, and you in season 4, I think season 3 or season 4, you invented cabrelesque, my friend. That was you, my friend. Yeah.
So I guess everyone saw that when I was the White Swan, and my costume was designed by Chris Marge, who has passed away from Project Runway. So I still have that.
Do you have that outfit?
Yes, I still have it. And then I don't know if you've seen me on Watch It Happens Live. I did a Marilyn Monroe skit, and then I did a Christmas skit.
Yeah.
So I started getting hired for parties to do these sing-song skits.
Yeah, let's be clear. Let's just get this out of the way, Sonja. I have seen everything that you've done. So let's just start at the bottom. I've seen it all, my friend. Let's talk about Roni. Let me just ask you a very general question. Do you miss it, Sonja?
I really don't, because times have changed. When we started doing Real Housewives of New York, people liked a little snark here and there. I think our underbellies are a little softer right now and could use more humor. I really enjoyed doing Crappy Lake, giving back to the town of Benton, Illinois, and just really having a great time with my friend Luann. Of course, women will have their tiffs here and there, but we have a trust level where we can be ourselves and keep it rolling.
Would you have guessed, Sonja, because again, just to let you know, and the audience knows this, I literally go to sleep. I fall asleep to Roni every night. Like, I watch go ahead and laugh, because my family does. I have watched every episode probably, 70 times. Would you have guessed when you joined in season 3, all of these years later, that you would be probably the closest to the Countess, that you and Luann would be probably the tightest? Would you have guessed that all those years ago?
Listen, I already was friends with her, but
Yeah.
I was closer with Dorinda, and I knew Bethany a bit. I already was friends with Luann, but what did happen over the years is we became even closer. So I never would have guessed I'd still be friends with everyone with all the spats we had, but we did become very close, all of us. What I didn't think would happen, I thought I'd be on a year, squirrel away some money, figure out how I was going to make money going forward. I didn't think I'd adapt to it, but I did.
And you, correct me if I'm wrong, Sonja, they had approached you earlier than season 3 to come on, and you turned it down. Was there ever a point in that first season, that season 3, which was so big in reality TV history because of Scary Island and Bethany and Jill, was there ever a moment where you regretted the decision to join the show?
No, I really didn't have a choice with my divorce and the way that I could continue to support my daughter and the townhouse and my charities.
Yeah.
I'd already been a philanthropist for 20 years, and they were counting on me. And it worked out really well. I had seen the other ladies on the show were doing fantastically well, and they were also raising their children very well. So the regrets started to go away. But, when we got together, the OGs, and we went on the Ultimate Girls Trip, that was such a wonderful, wonderful time together.
And there was something special about you and Bethany. You guys, I saw in your eyes, and I'm looking at you now, you guys you had an affection for her that I always thought was so genuine and sweet. And it's real, isn't it, Sonja?
Yes, it is, and we're still friendly. We ran into each other. Ryan Murphy invited the two of us to the Swans, the premiere at the Plaza Hotel. It was iconic in the ballroom. So, yes, we've always cared for each other. I think that's why we had the big upset over the skinny girl, tipsy girl, because she was hurt, I was hurt, but from different angles, and we got through that, which says everything.
Would you, I know you said you didn't miss it, but and we'll talk more. I'm moderating, by the way, Sonja's appearance here in the Twin Cities on Thursday. I can't wait. We're going to pack the house, my friend. We're going to pack the house. But let me ask you.
I can't believe how excited people are. We have so many meet and greet tickets sold already. I mean, I think I have 2 left.
Oh, are you kidding me? I'm at the gas station telling people. I'm pumping gas, and I'm like, do you watch Roni? Get your ass to the show. I'm doing.
No, we still have a handful of seats. We probably have 5 or 6 seats left, but we also have a bunch of meet and greets that can still be added on, because I'll do 99. We're probably about 85. So I'm just so happy to be coming to Minneapolis.
Oh, we're thrilled to have you. Last question. Yeah, last question. And I know you get asked this a variety of ways. I know you said you don't miss it, but there's a lot of buzz going around, especially, Bethany brought it back up. A lot of criticism of the new Roni. They've redone the cast before, not quite like they did recently. A lot of criticism about this season. I have my own criticisms. If they did bring back a legacy cast with you and Dorinda, Clip, and Jill, or, whoever, would you even consider it, Sonja?
Yes. Because we're in a different place in our lives now. Everyone is, right, after what we've all been through. So, yes, I would consider a new show with Dorinda, Luann, whoever, right? We definitely know enough people to pull something together. I think that the viewers like an OG, because we've been through so much and we have wisdom to share, and they want to know how they're going to get to where we are, feel how we feel, how to reinvent yourself constantly, how to live in a fishbowl, turn the other cheek, and keep going.
And I love it because oftentimes reality TV, if a woman is past 25, it's like, oh, their stories don't matter. I think the audience would love to see where you guys are at this stage of your life. You're not invisible. Women don't disappear after 30 or 40.
No, and also we have people that are starting to watch now for the first time, like teenagers. So they're going to grow up with us just like the other generations grew up with us, and they do like our stories. And it opens it just opens the conversation with your parents. So if you're coming out, you're LGBTQ, or you're a young girl and your mom thinks you shouldn't be doing this, or you're a young a child that thinks your mom should get back out there. You know? It's good for that.
I got to tell you, I do a lot of events every year, and this is one that I'm very excited about. I can't wait to meet you, sweetheart. I can't wait to have you see our city, and I want everyone to be there. Thank you for your time this morning.
Oh, but I just want to say I'm going nationwide. I know this is for Minneapolis right now, but I know you are in a national network. So thank you to let everyone know I'm going to some other cities as well afterwards.
Absolutely.
So if you have family out there, let them know I'm coming to a city near them.
The great Sonja Morgan, everybody. Bye, sweetie. We'll see you in a couple days. If you're watching us locally here in the Twin Cities, she has a show this Thursday at the Parkway Theater in Minneapolis. Head to SonjaMorganOfficial.com for more dates and information. Yeah, that was great.
Are you so excited?
Yeah, look. People make fun of me for it's my guilt. Everyone has a guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
Maybe you watch the Dukes of Hazzard. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's whatever you watch. This is mine. It makes me happy. I love her. When they write the history of reality TV, they're going to put the Real Housewives in there, and Sonja is such great TV. If you look, and I understand and I respect, if you're not in the Housewives train, just know that the woman I just interviewed is a statue in the Hall of Fame of reality TV.
Oh, I believe you.
She's great television because she knows what she's doing. And hello, if the name is familiar, if you're not in the universe, it's the Morgan family.
Okay.
Morgan, the Chase, J.P. Morgan Chase. That's this family that Sonja was in. And
Gotcha, yeah.
She's a trip. Oh, God, I can't wait. Up next, a little bit of dish for you. There's no doubt artificial intelligence is becoming more mainstream than ever, but one big company is facing criticisms, probably from some of you, over its use of AI in a new holiday commercial campaign. Here, look at this. This is one of the new ads from Coke. Okay. Tepid response from the studio audience. Well, hey, the audience is reflective of the buzz surrounding this. The commercial pays an homage to the ad from '95, but that one featured real actors, real animals, and real trucks. Critics say the commercial is, quote, soulless and lacking creativities. Others say it takes work away from actual artists. I mean,
Yeah. It does.
That's the bottom half. That last thing is what bothers me.
Right.
I don't mind it. I don't mind the visuals. It is what it is. That's the world we're living. It's pretty.
It's not innovative at all. But people do like seeing the polar bears around Christmas with like a Coca-Cola commercial. That's part of it. It's just like you like seeing the Clydesdales with a Budweiser commercial at the Super Bowl. But yeah, my thing is, there's a fake French bulldog in there. There are real French bulldogs. I mean, just get, you know what I mean? Like if they were doing a dinosaur drinking a Coke, that's one thing. But you can get a French bull, not to drink Coke, but I mean, you know. I don't know. And the other word in there, I was talking about this morning on the radio show. It is a little soulless. Oh yeah.
Because it is AI and it's kind of empty in the eyes. And for a holiday commercial, that's the magic of those commercials, like that Folgers one, where the kid comes home from college and he wakes up to the coffee brewing downstairs. And now let's be clear, I don't think anyone has ever woken up to Folgers like that. But I mean, you know, it's a good sentiment. No, I bet people have. That's right. Yeah. And if Folgers is a sponsor, I love you. We'll be right back. Just in time for the beginning of the holiday season, it is our Best Things Ever episode. Coming up in just a little bit, what am I loving? What's Falen loving? What's Jeff and Bjorn absolutely obsessing over that we can't wait to tell you about? They are the products you are going to want. What are they? We'll reveal them when we come back.
Let's make it a good day.
Welcome back. As the holidays approach, chances are you're getting ready to do some shopping for the people you love or just mildly like. And if you need any gift ideas, the Jason Show staff is sharing some products that we all love and think that you will too. Audience, it's time for our latest Best Things Ever, everybody. So, I've assembled the Avengers of our show. Oh, look, we look like a Russian nesting doll.
I know.
mean, we like a stair step.
It's because I have a box.
There, oh, you're standing on a box? Oh, that's right. Oh. Okay, get off the box. There we go. No, there we go. Should
I get off my box?
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, Jeff.
Okay, I'll go first today, and I have two best things ever. One is on just like a really economical level, and one is if you're a coffee lover and it's a little more expensive. We'll get to that one in a little bit, but first is only $15, and I think is a must-have, especially around this time of year if you wear suede shoes or suede boots. Here it is. It's the Jason Mark Premium Suede Cleaning Kit. Now, yeah. It comes, now I know this isn't overly sexy, but can I tell you, I am obsessed with this because it comes with like a magic eraser to dry clean the fabric and then a suede brush to revive the look of the suede. Now, I love my, Jeff, will you lift
Are those yours?
These are mine. No, these are Aaron's. Now, see, I have these. This is what started this. Now, these are not obviously mine. I love, these are another best thing ever. I love these Birkenstock clogs. You love them too.
Oh, yeah.
Jake does too. He
Yeah,
has them.
I am obsessed with, oh, Jeff, Leo was taking a shot. Here, Leo,
sorry.
take a shot of that one. These are the clogs. We could name this an accidental best thing ever, but anyway, but they do get dirty, so I did my research, and this magic eraser removes water spots, various stains. So here's Aaron's. Now, Leo, oh, there we go. So there we go. You can see some water spots on Aaron's Birkenstocks right there. See them? Okay, now I'm going to try. Now watch. If this doesn't work, I'm going to be so mad. But anyway, I'm going to, oh.
Oh, my word.
Coming right off. Aaron,
Girl.
you have new shoes, Aaron. Congrats.
Oh,
Look at that. Right off.
do that one.
Okay, now, Leo, take, okay, now look, Jeff, point out the spots right there, just in case.
I don't know what Aaron was dripping, but
That's right. Right, there's tequila right there. Anyway.
little vodka on the side.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let me do, I take this eraser. There we go. Boom, 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 boom,
Magic.
boom,
I'm
boom.
buying that.
Boom. Look at that.
Brand new shoes.
What does the brush do then?
Now, the brush is to revive the look of the suede, so it takes care of it. So when you do that, it fluffs up the suede a little
Okay.
bit. So, yeah, and again, this is $15. And the good thing about this brand, the Jason Mark brand right there, is it's not just for suede, everyone. This guy, again, really, really good priced items. He has shoe cleaning kits no matter what your shoe is, what kind of fabric it is. He has a whole line. And you were saying, I didn't even know this, people were recommending online this for what?
For baseball hats. Like, because you get water and sweat stains, they said it works on that too.
Oh, my goodness.
And fun fact, when I was researching it, you can buy it if there's a Shields near you, because Shields is all over the country now. They sell it in store.
Oh,
Yeah.
they do. Yeah. But this little thing, because I'm a little OCD with this, so anytime I come home, I immediately clean my shoe. I'm like, I'm obsessed. And I do have a protectant on it. I do spray but look at that. I mean, that's pretty great. And again, these are only $15. Okay, as I said Jason Mark. You're welcome, sweetheart. I'll charge you later. Anyway.
You could do audience shoes.
I'll do, in the commercial
my
break.
God.
Get your suede out, everybody.
Little shoe shine station.
Here's my next one, and this one is more expensive, but I'm going to tell you, it's getting ready to save me a lot of money. And if you're like me and you like to go to Starbucks a little too much, I have a coffee machine that is an all-in-one that I think is going to change my life, and it's fairly new on the market. Here it is. It's the Ninja Luxe Cafe Premier 3. It's a Premier. It is a 3-in-1 machine. What I mean by that, it makes espresso. It makes cold brew.
Yes.
It makes drip coffee. It makes cold foam. It does everything. And let me tell you, I do a lot of research before I'm a techie guy, and I like to do my research. the majority of the reviews, now look, there's always the snooty coffee people that's like, my espresso wasn't overly delicious. Oh, bite me. This was good, and I mean, this has been. Everyone else has given it rave reviews, and you're looking at the video. Frothing, it gives you a little kettle to froth. And what I like about this is, especially if you're like me and you're not a barista, you just want a good shot of espresso, or you just want a good cup of coffee. Think of this as the analogy I use for this Ninja machine. You know when you start bowling and there are guardrails on the side of the alley to prevent you from making a mistake? This is the coffee version of that. It will prevent you from making any mistakes. It basically tells you what you should set the grinder on, no matter what bean you put in the machine. It tells you when to clean it. It tells you what cup to use, and everything is in that one machine. And for me, to find a machine that can make espresso and drip coffee was a game changer for me. And the price for what this machine does is pretty reasonable. It's $500. Now, look, that is expensive, but for a machine in this category, it is a great deal, and I think it's going to be a game changer for coffee machines like that. The Ninja Luxe, the Ninja Brew Luxe is my best thing ever, everybody.
Did you, I don't see the coffee machine.
You don't see the coffee machine because I bring you coffee every day from Starbucks, yeah.
And you got a good deal on it, didn't you?
I sure did, Bjorn. We're going to take a break. When we come back, Falen and Bjorn and Jeff have their best things ever after this. Ooh, what is that?
Let's make it a good day. We do it our way.
Welcome back. It is our latest Best Thing Ever show. Up next is our dear leader, executive producer, Jeff.
Okay, Jason always makes fun of me, but I love thrift shopping, and so I buy a lot of.
I don't make fun of you.
You poke fun at me
because
it's
you
fun. I don't care
because you do it so much, and I love that you. Yeah, it's yeah.
So basically, everything I wear is from a thrift store or thrifted.
Yes.
Because.
Yes.
I'm tired of fast fashion and things just going into landfills and stuff. So I made it a point. So like this shirt, for example, I got at a thrift store. Anyway, so I discovered this is my best thing ever. It is a fabric shaver and lint remover. And you think, that sounds real boring. This thing will change your life. Okay, here it is. It's called the Q20 Fabric Shaver and Lint Remover. It's rechargeable, and what I like is that on the back you have the little percentage thing so you know when you have to recharge it. Because I hate when you have the battery ones from, like, you know, the discount store and it's like a piece of junk.
Yeah.
The other good thing about this one.
And the blades aren't good in those.
This has 6 blades inside, like little mini blades, and you get 2 replacement blades. So you get 3 blades in total. Oh. But see how there's like 6 little things in there?
Yeah.
Anyway, I took some video earlier when I was fabric shaving at my desk. So there I am.
This is what I walked into this morning at 5 a.m. Yeah.
So this thing has 3 speeds, and it will like power through any lint you have. It's so amazing. So I'm going to do a live demo on that same sweater. This one was extra linty. Okay, listen. There's speed 1, 2. I always go on
3.
I'm on 3.
Go big or go home.
Okay, now look. Do you see all the lint there?
Look at that, all that lint.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Listen to that noise.
The noise is so satisfying.
She's working hard.
Oh, listen to that.
In the words of Donna Summer, she works hard for the money.
That's right.
Okay, so the other cool thing that I love, okay, after you've delinted, if that's a word.
That, I mean, really, audience, it didn't show,
it's impressive.
Black makes it harder to see.
I shouldn't have gotten something else. Anyway, it has a little see-through thing so you can see the lint. Okay, this was clean, now watch.
This was clean before the segment?
It was empty, and in that little bit.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
that's like half a cat.
Okay.
This thing, so right now it's $11.99. I got it on Amazon, but I got it cheaper for $9.99, so wait till there's a discount.
Okay.
Take it from your frugal friend.
No. The first thing I thought of, because I'm getting one of these, my cat uses my couch as her like little scratching post, so I want it for my couch, and then also for the crotch of all of my leggings. They fill up so much, and I don't know if you should say the word crotch on TV, but I don't know what else to call it. Well, but I feel like it would like make them like new.
Well, we'll be taping that for a future episode.
Okay.
That's right. Yeah.
I'll wear them.
Perfect. Yeah.
How long does it? So it charges, right?
Okay, so I had this, so right now it's at 98%. I charged it last night. I used mine for like 2 weeks, and it was finally down to 40%.
Okay.
So it lasts a while.
Did you ever leave your house during that time, or were you just delinting things?
I don't have a life.
I know. I'm not joking, audience. I'm laughing at Thomas. I walked in this morning, and I always go right to Jeff's office, and he's sitting there looking like a clam at high tide, just sitting at his desk. This is what he was doing at 5 o'clock in the morning. It gave me such joy. Give it up for Jeff, everybody. With his best thing ever. And let me say, too, I know you're already looking online. We will be posting all of these on the Jason Show socials, but give us a little bit. We'll have them after the show. When we come back, Falen and producer Bjorn with their best things ever. Now, Jeff is basically, this looks like my friend Lisa's cat. That's how much he's removed from that sweater just in that commercial break. Anyway.
Is it possible to remove too much?
I mean, I don't know. We'll find out.
Okay.
The size large will be a medium by the end of the show.
Seriously. We're sharing some of our best things ever, some of our favorite things up next, some skincare and salt with Falen and producer Bjorn. Falen is up first.
So I'm going to start with this, which I have talked about on the show. It is snail mucin, and everyone freaked out about this, but I have used it long enough now, and Jeff has as well, to confirm it is amazing. So I have seen this for a couple of years, people posting how it just makes their skin glow, how it feels like it tightens it, and it keeps it truly moisturized. And obviously in the winter, our skin gets drier. I even recommended this to my teenage stepson for acne and things, and he says it's been great for him. But I use a little bit at night before bed and a little bit when I get up in the morning, and my face never feels dry. It feels like moisturized. It looks glowy all day. I love it. Jeff, you've been on the same routine?
Yep.
Okay.
I forget it at night though, so.
Well, Colin, my better half has been using it, and I'm not just, he loves it.
Yes.
It's really working for him.
I feel like it seems weird because it's snail mucin, but I mean, what is a normal lotion?
Because Falen, that is the stuff that the snail leaves behind, right?
Sure.
Yeah, that's basically,
that's what it is.
Yeah.
I did get the one that has 96%, but they have different percentages, but that's the one that I got. I don't know if it makes a difference.
Okay.
So throwing that out there. The next one has nothing to do with skincare. So I went to this restaurant in the Twin Cities, and they had a cocktail that had it was a margarita basically, and they had these salty, foamy bubbles on top, and I loved it so much. So instead of the salted rim, that's what it was. So then I found this stuff, and it's called Magic Foam, and it doesn't have to be just for margaritas, but for today's situation, we're gonna do margaritas. And I'm just taking a teaspoon of this, adding it to 1/4 cup of water, and then I'm gonna add, because I want it to be salty, it's not salty by nature, I'm gonna add some salt to it, and why not a little bit of sugar. And then I know I'm putting the lime in here wrong, but this is quick. So I'm gonna put a little lime in there, and then you blend it. And so it just takes a second to blend, and it will turn into a kind of a creamy foam. So you can add this to cocktails, and let's say you were doing an espresso martini, you could do something that isn't salty, just sugary, add it to the top. Okay, so now we have a foam.
That was quick.
And you can add this foam to the top of this margarita that I made. And it just elevates your cocktail and gives you that little salt that you like. Now, I don't know how to make cocktails, by the way, so this is a margarita. We'll get some below it. Oh, you're gonna chug it then. Is it salty? Should I have added more salt? Oh, okay, good.
That's really good.
So the agent itself, the Magic Foam, doesn't have a taste. It's just the foam, and then you add whatever you want to it. So for the margarita, I'm gonna add little salt, or if you prefer sugar, whatever your preference
And again,
is.
you could do this, as I said, with cold foam. I could add salted caramel.
Anything. Yeah, you could do it for any type of drink. You could do it, obviously, for mocktails, whatever you're serving around the holidays, and it kind of elevates it,
Looks
and I like it.
professional.
Yes.
And
yeah.
you don't need milk either.
No milk, no. You could do that, like if you do like some that have the frothy egg white, you could add like a little egg white to that and still froth it and do that.
Fallon, what's the price point on that?
This was $15. However, you notice how little of it
Yeah.
I used.
You get a
1
lot.
teaspoon for a lot.
That'll last a long time.
And it does reseal. So
There we go.
Yeah.
Nice.
Give it up for
Yeah.
Fallon on that one. Her best things ever. And now last but not least, producer Bjorn.
I promise this is not a commercial for CeraVe, but I have been on a skin journey, okay? People tell me I have some nice skin.
You do.
Thank you. In fact, one friend asked me if I had Botox the other week. Nope. I've been using this for a couple of years, changed my life. Love it. I haven't had a breakout since. I'll have some problem spots, which is what I use this for. But back to this, it's the foaming facial cleanser from CeraVe. It's good for oily or combination skin is what they call it. I use it once in the morning and then once at night. Just in the shower, just a quick glug. It's a new bottle.
Oh.
Yeah.
And it will foam a little bit.
Oh, it
on
foams
your
up a little
hand.
bit.
Yep.
Like Fallon's thing, don't eat it.
Yeah, don't
Just spread it on gently in the shower. Works perfectly. I haven't had a breakout since.
Huh.
This cream, great you can find it at Costco. Comes in the 2-pack moisturizing cream. Put it on every day.
I use that for my body. Like that's my body lotion.
Can I ask, and I mean this because audience coordinator Aaron Schwab is validating this. There's a lot of, I sound like a commercial. Bjorn, there are a lot of moisturizers on the market, but really, what makes that to you, and Fallon too, if you've had it, why is that better?
The whole point is that it protects your skin barrier. Same goes with the facial cleansers. And it's non-scented. It's pretty good for your skin. Dermatologists love it.
I also think we're spending so much money on skincare, and you're buying it based on like what the product looks like or the name, and this works better than almost any moisturizer I've tried at like the fancier stores, and you can get it on the shelf. Again, I use that for my body, not for my face necessarily. I am using this for my face, but.
We have about 30 seconds, Bjorn. Director Leota showed the Olay. What is that?
Eye cream with retinol in it. Olay's eye cream. Love it. So I had a sty about 2 years ago, and I could not get rid of it. I tried all these different creams, all these different methods. This is the only thing that worked. And I've been using it ever since. Yep. And the thing with retinol is you can't apply it too much right away. You have to do it like 2 or 3 times a week if you're starting out. And then gradually you can put it on every day over the years.
Literally something for everyone. That's our Jason Show staff. Best things ever, everybody. We'll be right back. Back in a moment. Oh, no, girl. That's bad. Again, we'll be posting all of those segments on our socials today. Search a little bit later. Jason Show TV. And don't forget, Jason Show is now on Blue Sky as well. Don't forget to tell your friends and family across the country they can watch the Jason Show as well. We're in markets all across the country. Here they are: Minnesota, Wisconsin, Cedar Rapids, Sioux City in Iowa, Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Chicago, Quincy, Detroit, Seattle, my beloved Orlando. And you can also watch us on Tubi and the Fox local app. We'll be right back. Back in a moment. For best thing ever, you can drop us a DM as well. Jason Show TV. Yeah, as I mentioned, we're on all the socials. We just joined Blue Sky. A lot of people are joining Blue Sky. Just search for Jason Show TV. Blue Sky is like a X and Threads.
Yes, it's the you're right. It's the new thing. Okay.
Yeah, it's right now it's quieter. It's people not screaming at each other yet. And I'm on there too. I just joined. Jason Matheson just looked me up. So
I'm curious how that'll go, because I feel like everyone was so hype over Threads initially, and then that kind of of calmed. I don't do Threads or X. Really.
I don't like the algorithm of Threads. I don't understand it. It doesn't give me stuff in chronological order, and I don't like that. Right now, Blue Sky does.
Okay.
And I just hope it stays friendly. Tomorrow,
Well, the social media.
exactly.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, don't miss. Finally, we can tell you our review of Wicked. Plus, she's a Wizard of Oz historian and collector. Meet the mind behind the Oz vlog on TikTok.
Ooh.
That's tomorrow. But right now, that's going to do it for us. If you're watching and you're a kid that's being bullied, you go out there and be yourself, because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. Have a good day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.